Today we're going to talk about the highest capital in Europe. Initially, it appears to be an unusual tourist destination. However, this modest capital welcomes millions of tourists from around the world each year because of its endless shopping options, cultural attractions, and proximity to world-class ski resorts. The city is divided into two sides, each having unique attractions. Ancient churches and other fascinating structures can be seen on display in the old town's cobblestone streets, while the more contemporary north side of the city is bustling with upscale shops and restaurants. Because of the low countrywide tax rates, luxury products are typically far less expensive here than elsewhere in Europe. So, let's look at the top 5 things that you can do in Andorra La Vella, the highest capital in Europe. Number 5. Watch the time pause at Noblesse du Temps. Noblesse du Temps is a peculiar and eye-catching sculpture by the renowned Salvador Dali. The fascinating sculpture, often referred to as the Nobility of Time or the Dali clock, features a melting clock on a tree trunk encircled by statues. The large statue is intended to convey the value of time and how it may pass so rapidly without our noticing. You can see 2 characters on either side of the clock. The angel represents the spirit, memory, and the intangible, whereas the woman stands for the body, the flesh, and the material world. The location is really convenient and central. It provides an unexpected element, and its location in front of La Puente de Paris makes for a lovely photo opportunity. There is a bench in front of the statue for taking pictures, which makes it interesting. Well worth stopping by while out shopping and eating. It's the kind of art that will make the heart of art lovers beat faster. You might pause for a moment to consider your own finite time on Earth and your priorities as a result. Number 4. Visit Casa de la Vella. History, beauty, political significance. Many factors contribute to Casa de la Vella's status as one of the most significant buildings in Andorra. It is accessible and situated in the center of Andorra La Vella's historic district. Constructed in the traditional Catalonian style, it formerly served as the country's legislative building and also as a private residence for a wealthy local family. It resembles a little castle because of its towers, turrets, high walls, shuttered windows, and small openings. You'd get to witness some unique rooms and surprises at Casa de la Vella. For example, its architecture features 3 galleries and a quadrangular floor plan, both of which are typical of stately residences. The ground floor and 2 upper floors make up its interior. The magnificent criminal court, which features wooden furnishings and decor, is located on the ground floor. The Hall of Lost Steps, a regal space with authentic wall paintings from the 16th century, is located on the first floor. The main session room, the kitchens, and other symbolic components of the structure are all located on this floor. For instance, the bell was used to summon parliamentarians to a meeting, and the enigmatic Cabinet of 7 Keys, where important documents on the history of the Principality are kept. The original attic space on the 2nd floor has been renovated and is now used as a multi-purpose hall. The residence has a sizable courtyard in the front and a nice garden with statues and plants at the back. With sweeping views of the surrounding mountains, the garden provides a public leisure space to sit back and relax. It's a beautiful location with stone benches, flower beds, trimmed shrubs, and tiny trees, making it the perfect spot to unwind after visiting the Casa de la Vella. Number 3. Sulk in the Caldea Spa. Visit the Caldea Andorra Thermal Spa while you're in Andorra. The Caldea Andorra has gained popularity as a tourist destination and among locals since it was opened in 1994. The exceptional facilities and thermal spring leisure concept have elevated Andorra to the status of a top tourist destination. The Caldea Spa Center uniquely offers thermal spa leisure by fusing well-being, health, and enjoyment. Natural waters that are rich in therapeutic and decongestant minerals, as well as anti-allergy ingredients, flow through the rooms of the spa at various temperatures. The hot spring waters in Caldea, which feature waterfalls, jacuzzis, hydromassage jets, and many other relaxing features, are the main reason the town is so well liked and draws so many tourists. The 4 spas that make up the Caldea Spa are the Thermal Spring Leisure Spa, the Inu Spa, the Origins Spa, and the Liquids Spa. The Origins Spa has a lot to offer, such as several thermal baths, a grapefruit bath situated in a Japanese garden, and an outdoor jacuzzi with stunning mountain views. Whereas the sole aim of Inu Spa is well-being. It appears to be a stunning modern building from the exterior with an 80-meter tower that is the tallest structure in Andorra. Time seems to stop as you enter the rooms, and you can sense the atmosphere of calm and tranquility. If you don't mind temperature variations, stop by the outdoor lake, whose hot waters are only surpassed by the breathtaking mountain view. The Thermal Spring Leisure Space offers a variety of possibilities where you can enjoy the water in all its states, including the Indo-Roman baths, sauna, Icelandic, Sirocco, and Turkish baths. Number 2. Go shopping in Andorra La Vella. Since Andorra has low taxes, many goods are considerably less expensive here than in nearby countries. You can find discounts on high-end goods and gadgets, with cigars being particularly inexpensive when compared to other European countries. There are numerous stores, both large and small, offering a wide variety of items, including handmade chocolates, mobile phones, cameras and laptops, bottles of spirits and vintage wines, designer clothing and shoes, fragrances, and pricey jewelry. Of course, you'll also discover a wide variety of standard souvenirs like magnets for your refrigerator, keychains, decorative plates, and decorations featuring prominent local landmarks. Smaller gift shops, especially those in the city's historic district, could tempt customers with free samples of local wines, spirits, and chocolate. There is a wide variety of restaurants and bars in the city, with French, Spanish, and Italian cuisine being especially prevalent. Look for attractive pictorial street signs to guide you on a stroll around the historic district's streets. Then, in Parc Central, you can relax and enjoy nature. Number 1. Visit the La Margineda Bridge. The La Margineda Bridge is a historic man-made structure that dates back thousands of years. It is a wonderful example of medieval engineering design and one of Andorra's most intriguing historical architectural sites. The views here are stunning, which include the capital's various ancient and new buildings, as well as the river itself, with the mountains in the distance and hill in the front. This Romanesque-styled stone bridge has a long and interesting history. La Margineda, which was constructed in the 12th century, is currently Andorra's largest, narrowest, and best-preserved bridge of its sort. The bridge was built with longevity, dependability, and monumentality in mind. That's why no decorative aspects were considered during its construction. To keep the bridge light, pumice stones were utilized in the building, and a lime mortar connected each stone to the next. A modern sculpture honoring the first language and literature of Catalonia Congress is located next to the bridge. Together, the two arches stand in for Andorra's past and present. Due to the historic significance, this bridge holds for the tiny country perched high in the Pyrenees. It was added to the list of heritage properties, more popularly known as the Cultural Heritage of Andorra, attracting travelers to come and view this stone masterpiece in person. Along with being the capital of Andorra, Andorra La Vella is also the highest capital city in Europe above sea level and one of the world's greenest and healthiest cities because of its prime location in the heart of the Pyrenees Mountains. The charming city features a plethora of interesting sights with plenty to keep you engaged on a day trip or longer. Make lots of new friends while exploring the most popular attractions and national cuisine. So, when do you plan on visiting this small city with bigger exploration opportunities? Let us know in the comments below. And, as always, where to next?